Hello, everyone. It's a bit past Heathcliff's birthday, that is true, but we are doing the base Heathcliff solo EGOless today. Before we start, I just want to complain slightly about Valpurgis. You may notice my lunacy has decreased a little bit since last time. That's because it took me 400 pulls to actually get everything this Valpurgis. But thankfully, that everything includes Bina. So we'll be using the Bina announcer today, just to see how that goes. Starting out, we're going to Faith and Erosion for Blood Red main, mostly for this 2 clash power. People overrate Hoarfrost Core so much. You can get 2 clash power here without spending a gift search. But yes, base Heathcliff, EGOless solo. We'll see how it goes. I think because Into the BB exists, it won't be that bad. That's unfortunate. This pack is difficult. This is a hard first pack to go to. However, we have a counter. And counters are really good against bleed enemies because you can just say, I don't feel like taking damage anymore. But we'll see how much we even get affected by bleed here. Hello, hello. I could go for an early drill, but I don't think I'll need it. We have blunt damage against these guys, so like we can stagger them. Or just kill them. Single skill 3s. Yeah, 8 damage up. This is why we take Rupture starting gifts, by the way. You know, I've kind of broken my Valentina curse. She's shown up twice for me now. So maybe today is the day, and we'll get her on stream. I'm starting to think she's just camera shy, though. Hello, Zula. Welcome. How's one of the most interesting base IDs solos going? We started like seconds ago. This is the first node, so you can see how it's going. I think we're going to choose to not bleed for the rest of this fight. Honorary middle ID right here. We got the envy counter. I love that it's just instantly staggering them. Wait, what healed me? Ah, I got this as one of my random tier 1 starting gifts. Yeah, okay, that works. But yeah, definitely not attacking the rest of this fight. Unless... if I have to, like if they panic, then I'll have to attack one guy at the end and take 2 bleed procs probably. So hopefully that doesn't happen. 2mm off staggering, yeah. I do have a manor box if that happens though. Because you always gift search that if you can't handle it for 1 and don't have your own unstagger, which, you know, base IDs don't have their own unstagger. These aren't nurse fathers. So hopefully they won't both die this turn. This guy using 2 counters is actually really annoying here. Because that means he won't die this turn, which means I'm going to have to hit him and take a bleed proc. Oh, never mind. I guess these guys don't have a no action panic. I think some of the Inquisitors do, or maybe I'm just thinking of Canto 2 enemies. But that's a decent start. We're exiting the first fight on good health. We love counters. can't do Gambler Police. Yeah, I think they have the... Or I know, like, Bongi K-Corp guys, they have a Don't Act Panic. That's been an issue before. We'll see how many nails we get in this fight. It's looking like a pretty bad fight for nails, so we probably won't be attacking for most of this fight as well. We barely didn't stagger that guy. Bongified K-Corp staff. Yeah, no, it's stuff like dazed and hazed, I think, rather than bongified. We barely staggered there, which is good. Now I can freely attack here. I wonder if Bina's announcer has any weird lines. I have not listened to it at all, so I don't know if she has a hidden guitar or anything. Okay, so these guys are kind of all nails, no bleed potency, which is fine by me. Let's do that. Get everyone staggered. Yeah, Ryoshu has the hidden guitar. In your 60 pulls, you got 4 announcers and a dupe wall ID. That's much better than me. In my first 200 pulls, the only thing I got was Bina. No Valpurgis content at all. I did not see green outside of like a hook glue duplicate. So then I did 200 more pulls. I managed to get both of the Dawn Office IDs in that, and then I had to pity Yisong. In 400 total pulls, I didn't see a single ego. Because any ego I would have gotten the Wallop one. I have every other ego in the game. It was just like 1 in 300 bad luck or something on my pulls today. Or not today, this Valpurgis. But oh well. I had the lunacy to spare. What do we want? We're going to... Are we going to full stop via bullet today? I kind of don't want to, but at the same time, where else would I go on floor 3? Yeah, this is not a super shop. I think I still want to fuse 332 here. And 42 sanity, that's enough on these guys for me, although we'll enhance this. It's like I want to have good super shop chance. 90% we can do better. 98, we'll take that. When you start with Prestige card, it can be a bit of a struggle to actually get your super shop chance up at the start. You have to do some things that don't quite feel optimal. The big 40, yeah, we are actually getting somewhat close to a full year of solos. You know, only 12 more weeks. I like that, you know, number 40 milestone number landed on a base ID. It's part of why I pushed him later rather than sooner. What's the hardest solo we've had out of all 40? I mean, if we, it has to just be the 4 hours of the Honglu versus Rian, right? Fang Hunt Honglu. I don't think anything else has gotten me stuck for that long on stream. Okay, so we get this. And I'll grab Fleb with it. Comes with a, you know, completely nothing trial, so free healing gift. And you know what time it is. It's time to force me to use 20 Starlight? No, okay, Tango Marinade is a 4 reward. So if we get the one event, I'm going to go top here, so no matter where an event spawns I can go to it, as much as I would like to go to the more cost node. I think we'll 50-50 it for Dread, if we actually see the event. I have a Wrath skill that I plan to keep, so I don't really need Contaminated Needle and Thread as much as I normally would. You did 40 or 50 pulls so far. You got Faust and the Gebura Announcer. I also pulled the Gebura Announcer this fall. I didn't have her yet, so we got 2 new announcers this fall, Fergus. You still don't have a clue. I believe in my 400 pulls I saw 4 Hookloos. So if you get up to 100 pulls, and we use only my pulls as a statistical sample, then you should get him. Very good frame of reference here. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this idea of statistics. Got Gregor and 3 Venus. It's like me with Netzach. I pulled between my 3 accounts I was playing at the time, I kid you not, I pulled 6 Netzach announcers. 4 on the main account, and then 1 on each of the others. You got Gregor instantly and Bina at like 40, still looking for the Yisong Ego. Can we talk about the Yisong Ego? I feel like Dawn Office has completely overshadowed it. I don't know anyone's opinions on it. I feel like... how good is it outside of Mirror Dungeon? In Mirror Dungeon it makes him a Tremor ID, Tremor's overpowered, whatever. He's good in sinking Tremor now, but outside of Mirror Dungeon, is it any good? The Yisong Ego is really good. Is that because of the ego itself or the passive? It has you the 5-turn butterfly, okay. That is a tangible effect of the ego, yeah. The ego itself is what's good, okay. I guess it just does a lot of damage. Use it basically every turn, I see. Yeah. That is the thing about, you know, final fights in Railways. You have enough resources to kind of get away with that. A lot of the time, anyways. In an actual run, that's impossible. Yeah, you probably can't get enough resources to actually spam that all the time if you're doing like a full run, because, you know, you could use those resources to save turns elsewhere. The passive looks great for challenge runs because it guarantees butterfly every turn. What kind of challenge run allows you to be playing a full sinking team though? I guess if you're doing like under-leveled stuff. Use anything you want on an under-leveled challenge. The discards are nice, yeah. That was like part of why I wondered. I did forget about that though, honestly. It's 2-star only sinking real. You get Echoes. Echoes is really good. I'm glad we went top path here. Hopefully the chicken events are up here. Can I fight this guy? Am I got phlebotomy packed, right? I can fight this guy. Although I do have body sack resistances on. This might be a big mistake. We'll see. Like he's not doing that much damage to me. I think we have just enough coins to manage our bleed count here. Yeah, Bygone Days Yi Song inflicts a lot of sinking count with Echoes. And that is something you have access to with only 2 stars if you want it. Unfortunate Tails roll, Heathcliff. How much damage is that going to do? Are we staggered? No, that gave me 24 by 12 bleed on a single move. Isn't this abnormality just like insane? I need to win that clash. It's almost 300 damage worth of bleed from a single move. You're weird in between casual who likes doing optimal stuff but sometimes fun stuff. Yeah. I find myself leaning more and more into the challenge run aspect of Limbus because normal gameplay is just too easy. Can we... I got 5%ed on that thing twice. I guess I have 2 coins, so it's not quite like 1 in 400, but it's unlikely. Why is the screen like jittering? What is going on? My game is falling apart. For the most part, I felt like this update, the game got a lot smoother. I don't know if that's just me, but I don't know what that screen shake was about. That was weird. You've never struggled on a single story fight besides Peckhole Harpooner. It's a shame that that fight isn't in Mirror Dungeon. There we go. The rolled heads. Is that so hard, Heathcliff? There's no lag before hidden bosses now? Okay, 5 by 5. That fight would be something in MDE. I think the like, you know, the normal guys would just die instantly. But it would at least be something. Can we stagger you here? Do I have to clash you? You take 0.5 to blunt, but you are weak to wrap. 100 something damage. I'm not going to risk pushing it. It's like I clash you anyways. I'm not going to lose these clashes. Okay, we should be staggering him. Yes, cool. There seems to be plans to mass update Ego passives with upside 5. I'll believe it when I see it. It's like, I don't think every Ego's getting upside 5. I think most Egos that get upside 5 will get a changed passive. You're saying make them incredible. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's the situation we were talking about. Let's go gambling. We got it. And there's our sub-in for contaminated needle and thread as well. It's a pretty good refresh. I want 2 skill 3s, but I think besides that we're going all skill 2s for the rest of our skill replaces. Because that lets me stack attack power up. The noted one was June was wanting to rework Garden of the Winds Gregor. That is like the most disappointing passive for its ego tier probably. It's like a worse version of a bad tier 1 gift. I'm not a Rupture ID. 84% Super Shop. I guess, what, we upgrade Emerald Elytra 92? I guess we'll go for 92. Actually, I can buy this. Who needs interest? 97, that's good enough. Okay, slightly rough start with the Gossi fight. That guy is still a bit of a problem for solos. But hopefully we're past the hard part of the run here. I guess if I decided to go to full stop, that could still be slightly problematic. The lobby music changing, planned to be added in the next 2 patches, that's good to hear. Yeah, they did mention that before. You wonder what too? Well, it's going to be like, you can choose. It's similar to how you can choose the UI style, is my interpretation. Plans can always be changed though, yeah, like isn't Canto 10 pushed back later than August now? You mean like what will it be selected from? Yeah. Like crab. Can I make my menu music the La Mancha Carnival? Alright, we get Tango Marinade, and for the other one, just give me Resilient, I guess. Give me, yeah, that Resilient. So, is there any other pack that is worth anything besides Full Stop? The answer is probably no. Because I gift search the only good gift from Hatred and Despair. I'm not a Slash ID. I guess Charm Wander Doubt could give me 1 Blunt power up. Maybe we do that on floor 4, and we do Full Stop now. We missed Thrill, so there is a chance that we struggle here. If we got Thrill, I would be very confident. Might change my base ego to Holiday for resistances. I don't think that's cheating the idea of the challenge. The challenge is no using ego. You hate mannequins. I have a counter for mannequins if bleed becomes too much, but yeah, it's like, if I want to lose the run, there's like 3 things I could do. And going to Charm Wander Doubt is one of them that has a good chance of making me lose the run. The other one being fighting a hidden boss,
운명의 무릎을 꿇고 찬양하는 그 광경을 보고 싶어. 그러니 서서히 절망하고 굴복하렴. 견딜 때까지 견뎌보다.
You think changing Zayn's is within the spirit of the rules? Yeah, it's like, if it was a base ego run, sure, but this is a no ego run. Like, I think if the challenge was base ego, I shouldn't be able to switch to a different ego and just not use it. That is actually against the spirit then, but this is fine.
그래. 이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가
I
있겠지.
probably should have just started with holiday equipped, but I honestly forgot it was an option until I saw myself facing infinite lust and gluttony moves. Base ego is very much built into base Heathcliff's kit. Yeah, but the whole series is no ego. I would agree and say it's like the most skill 4 base ego out of all the base IDs, because like he fuels it himself. It feels similar to his skill 2 in a way with the next turn buff. But it's just not allowed by my standards. I think it's only him and Faust that can fuel their base egos by themselves. Maybe there was like one other. But a lot of them can't.
경계가 무너졌단다. 쉽사리 되돌아올 수는 없겠지. 훌륭하구나.
Lithograph plus Chef Ryoshu is helping a lot with healing here. So hopefully we don't get staggered again. Yeah.
조석희 네가 이 고통의 굴레를 깨닫고 절망하는 모습을 보고 싶어.
I wonder if we'll ever see facades of base Heathcliff and Ryoshu. I feel like we will. It would be so weird if they just left specifically those two forever unobtainable.
취약한 마음과 자일수록. 그래.
They just need to figure out what they want to do with them first.
지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Okay, we're looking for Dark Flame Smoking Pipe. I will grab a skill replace, and I will grab a tier 4 gift. But besides that, show me Dark Flame Smoking Pipe. We got it, okay. And then, can you show me Gear Shrapnel as well? I'll take the tier 4s. It's like Gear Shrapnel is not too important for me, so I'm okay to buy some other good gifts here and probably not get it. That's fine. Another tier 4 for sale. This is quite the start, if I can even afford that. I don't need the Rupture Stone yet, so give me poise. What can I sell? I don't do pierce damage. Alright. And switch on to Holiday. Do I want to change anyone else to a different passive? I feel like we don't need a Chef Gregor. And we can put on G-Corp. Because we got a resource gift. We didn't? Okay, that's my bad. I really thought I had a resource gift. I guess I'm just thinking that we saw coffee and cranes. But I didn't actually take it. Oh well, I mean, I have MDE and Lithograph, I'll be fine. I could put on Lamp Gregor for blunt damage and power. Is he not Resonance? I'm not too familiar with all the newer support passives, so it could be something I'm forgetting that's actually useful. But I thought Gregor still didn't have like a general damage one. that didn't take resonance. I'm looking it up right now, so I'll see. Yeah, he is resonance. Although it is wrath resonance, so I can actually do it. Okay. The plan is wrath resonance. So maybe we will switch to that later. 1 blunt damage up. Is 10% damage from turn 3 onwards the best we can get? Probably. If I could actually keep burn on the target, then Fire Fist would be better. But I cannot keep burn on the target. Can we get something that's like wound clarid, but for burn? I guess that's what Fiery Down is supposed to be. But like, let my rat skills inflict burn count. Why do no gifts give burn count? Maybe it's because it would seem so useless since burn doesn't consume much count, but like, I don't know, even Glimpse of Flames getting fueled fully, like, you need extra burn count. And there's only like 3 gifts that do it, and they all require you to already be inflicting burn count. It's such a strange problem. How normally burn is like the status that cares about count the least, but then you go into Mirror Dungeon and suddenly it's the only one that doesn't have infinite count.
누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
We're getting a little bit of our power stacking fun here. We are going to LCV checkup. I'm not sure if I'm going to the Bakgak of it though, because I think it's, you know, it's both harder and it adds more gifts into the pool to make it harder to find the LCB gifts. We'll go there after we have Enter the BB and we'll be fine, because every blunt ID just gets infinite healing now. Although Hohenheim's damage reflect is actually higher than the healing from Enter the BB, so we could theoretically die, but with our other healing gifts, we should be fine. I've done it on all the other solos, all the other base IDs. I've done at least the normal checkup, and I think that's what we'll do today. Because, like, you might think, oh, the Bakgak has that extra tier 4 gift, but I'm pretty sure that does nothing in a solo. It requires you to have multiple Limbus Company identities on field to do anything. How was my Volpurgis? Did Dawn off his scam anybody? You could say that. In my first 200 pulls, the only Volpurgis thing I got was Bina. I did not get either ID, and I did not get the Ego. So then I did 200 more pulls. Luckily, I got both of the new IDs during that, but I still didn't see the Ego, so I had to pity the Ego, plus then I got to choose an announcer I wanted, and I got Hod, because we love Hod. Give me these trials. So yeah, we'll go here later, but not right now. I don't think there's any floor 4 exclusives I care about Do we care about Charm Wander Doubt? One blunt power up? You know, if it shows up... Okay, I was gonna say if it shows up and it's offering the thing, we'll go for it. I guess we're going for it. How bad could it be? We just have to counter spam if things get really bad. Not take bleed damage. I think we'll be okay.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
격리실에서 나왔구나.
These guys don't do that much raw damage, it's just the bleed. Our counters do not do that much damage. 11 by 7 bleed, we can not run out of count because these enemies don't have enough coins. Okay, I'm going to reset this stage and let me actually attack on turn 1. Am I already regretting this decision? Kind of, but also kind of not. It should make things more interesting. I think attacking is the way to go, at least while we can. $11 by 11 bleed. It's definitely a lot. We might end up having to reset turn 1 for a low bleed count roll. Because now I have 15 by 12 bleed.
제거하는 것에 너무 시간을 쏟지 마렴. 이곳의 목적을 망각해서는 안 되잖니.
It's like if I hit them, they get staggered unless they're guarding. I do enough damage. So like if I get up to 6 skill slots, they won't be able to harm me. It's just a question of if I can survive. I'll be able to reset for survival. Or actually, yeah, we just full counter from here, and I think we'll be okay. Although the hemorrhage burst is actually going to do a lot because I have so much bleed, 24. Nah, it's okay. Do we go on Sweeper's Pack for the tier 4 heal gift? Yeah, we will be going for Enter the BB at some point in this run, and that will be before we fight Hohenheim, but not yet. The hemorrhage bursts will end up doing like 50. They're the only thing that's scary about this fight right now. I think I'm out healing it.
저런 상태가 되어도 시간이 지나면 다시 복구될 거란다. 그것이 상체라는 존재이니.
We're really playing like a middle ID right now. Just full envy res counters every turn. What does Magic Bullet Ego do to Magic Bullet Otis? It makes her playable. It gives you a way to actually get magic bullets besides like using guard 3 times. And it gives you like the passive 2 Dark Flame every turn, which lets you use it on any Otis ID. I think a lot of teams use like T-Corp Otis instead of Magic Bullet to get time moratorium for like low turn stuff. Because you just use the ego if you want the damage. You really don't know how to feel about magical at ID? I know how to feel about them. I don't think I need to tell you again my distaste for the ID.
어떠냐? 어떠냐?
Yeah, honorary middle ID.
제거하는 것에 너무 시간을 쏟지 마렴. 이곳의 목적을 망각해선 안
It's
되지.
definitely a bit of a slow pack, but you know, at least we can get through it.
어떠냐?
Is this worth the one blunt power up? It depends who you ask. If you're asking me, yes.
어떠냐?
제거하는 것에 너무 시간을 쏟지 마렴. 이곳의
저 간다.
목적을 망각해선 안 되잖니.
쉽네.
A slow clear is better than no clear at all.
죄인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯
Exactly.
보이는구나.
I need to. You see, the way you have to play Mirror Dungeon now, we can go into this rant
아직 이
again.
삶을 내려다볼 자격이
You have to
없단다.
optimize your run for hidden bosses,
네가 위험한
because hidden bosses are so much harder than normal
지켜볼
fights.
가치가 있겠지.
But if you're optimizing for hidden bosses, that means... Wait, does that include burn count? Is this the secret burn count source we've been looking for on hit with an envy or counter skill? Why is it or? Why can't this be both? Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, hidden bosses.
끌 거 없어.
If you're optimizing for hidden bosses, that means you're, you know, making your run really strong. You're getting all the good gifts. But then if you don't find a hidden boss, it's just so easy. So easy that it's boring. And that's my problem with current Mirror Dungeon. You either get a hidden boss, and you have fun if you did a good run, or you don't get a hidden boss and it's boring, but then if you do something like a challenge run, you don't get a hidden boss, it's fine. You get a hidden boss, you lose. I think the disparity is too large.
그건 내가 하는 몇 안 되는 일들 중 하나지. 죄인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯 보이는구나. 하지만
먼저 간다.
그럼에도 너는 아직 이 샘을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다. 네가 위험하고 있는 너의 길을
Yeah, it's both like the secret source of burn count, but then it also eats all your burn count if you don't have bleed count. Hello. Does this pack like only have fights? Because if you can get 2 consistent fights, that's a lot of economy to make up for the fact that this is a like normal node.
격리실에서 나왔구나.
먼저 간다.
가둬놓기엔 너무 좁았던 걸까?
Yeah, there's 1 burn count.
나는 할 일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을
간다.
지키며 저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한
That
보호를
one gave bleed
한단다.
count? Okay, yeah. So it is definitely one or the other. I wasn't sure if maybe there was some weirdness to it.
나는 할 일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을 지키며
Not a gift I've ever paid attention
저승에도
to,
못 갈
that's for
이들을
sure.
위한 보호를 한단다.
And it's gone, yeah.
그건 내가 하는
If
몇 안
only it
되는
wasn't
일들
capped
중
per
하나지.
turn. If it wasn't capped per turn, I would probably go here pretty often just for that.
아무도 오지 않는 정막의
먼저 간다.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을
Like any idea that had envy, because keeping burn counts on the enemy is actually pretty worth it. It's a pretty good benefit because you can go to the Bearers of Weight pack and MDE, and that's just 8 offense level. It's almost a Tango Marinade. Alright, more mannequins. Can we get a good enough start this time that I don't have to resort to countering?
격리실에서 나왔구나.
간다.
Let's get you instantly staggered if I can.
좁았던 걸까?
We can't. We need our damage up from turn 2 onwards, okay? It's time for more countering, more likely than you think. Only 8 bleed count,
나는
but
하이라노
neither of
생각만
these guys are at the
그들의
front.
관을
If I could
지키며
clash either of these
저승에도 못
guys, I
갈
could
이들을
lose my
위한
bleed
봉헌을
count.
한단다.
But unfortunately, we just have
내가
counterers
외단되는 일들 중
or
하나지.
garters up here, so I can't get rid of it all. If they give me like no potency though, no, this skill gives like 10 potency because it's balanced, yeah. Like, why does this
하이라노 세월
inflict
동안 그들의 관을 지키며
so much bleed?
저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을
12 count is still in the realm of losability, so I'll still try to attack.
어떠냐? 쉽네.
훌륭하구나.
Like, we aren't dead yet. Once the bleed exceeds my health total, oh, are we dead actually? Yeah, that's okay. We bled a bit too much there. Staggered damage is still high. How viable is Limbus Company team? It can beat the entire game. It has no chance in reflectorials. Oh, including non-LCV centers. If you get LCE, that definitely makes it better. I'm not sure if adding LCCV helps you at all.
나는 할일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을 지키며
간다.
저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을 한단다. 그건 내가
어떠냐?
훌륭하구나.
Like, what do you even get? You get Lantern over base Yusong? That's arguably not worth it. Oh, do we count Ishmael? Yeah, I guess it is LCD. I mean, that's definitely a huge improvement over base Ishmael.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에
Yeah, you can probably beat Railway. Like, any one section of Railway with that team, but you can't do a full Railway run. Because there just aren't 2 Limbus Company IDs on every center. Injet Otis as well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a generalist team. There's no cohesion, really, but it would be good enough to do
취약한 마음과
anything in the game.
자유스러워. 누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
Lamp or Centipede?
그럼에도
Who would be
재미있는
better?
부분이 있단다.
Probably Centipede, because the battles are going to be relatively slow without like a status to help with the damage, so you'll actually get your charge count up, or your charge potency up, I think. And it's not like the sinking is that helpful from Lamp.
취약한
We're actually going to
마음과
get to run out of
자유스러워.
bleed count here. We did it.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
간다.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
쉽네. 쉽네.
Now you've really got me wondering how many of the centers have a non-base Limbus Company ID? Now, Mintermare is not a Limbus Company ID. He's definitely,
취약한 마음과 자유스러워.
like, in that mirror world, he has not joined a Limbus Company, at least yet. Because, like, the IDs can be from different times. Look at both Walp Dons, for example. He's at least not in the Limbus Company yet in that mirror world.
어떠냐? 어떠냐?
Yeah, also the Wall Brigade shoes. the carry we all need for our Olympus Company run based on.
취약한 마음과
Hey, and don't
자일수록
underestimate based on. You've got that power stacking skill too. You have a way to self-heal.
법이라지만
Yeah, all the different branches of Olympus Company count for Olympus Company gifts.
쉽네.
Although, there's like, what, 2 or 3 Olympus Company gifts?
그래,
Let's see.
이 정도면
Yeah, you
지켜볼
have
가치가 있겠지.
the Operation Gear and its fusion. And then you have the Tier 4 card from checkup. That's it. But all the branches do count for that. Oh, you get another skill 2. Goodbye, skill 1 forever. You won't be missed. I'll buy Carmilla. In case it's tied to base power, I will try to find the blunt gift we came here for. Not so lucky, it looks like. Gray coat, that's not quite what I need. Special contract is good for Hohenheim. It's the main reason I care about it. What do I even want to fuse now? Yeah, someone's identification card. I guess I can work toward Lunar Memory. Fuse my other Tier 4s. I'm going to get rid of White Gossypium for now. That's 96%. We can upgrade Clear Mirror, get me to that 100, make me do more damage.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Do we fight one of the apprentices here, or is it just like the stronger Abnos?
이곳은
One way, if it's just the Abnos. Okay.
장막의 공간.
먼저 간다.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개
Oh, he's
정신이
faster than me.
놓아버리고 망각을 받아들이지. 이렇게
We will be
누군가와
going
제대로
for
이야기를
Into the
나눠보는
BB.
것은
Nocturnal Sweeping is a really easy pack, usually. The sweepers have so little health, they just get one shot.
사람은 저마다
We can one
있는
shot
세계가
your
다르다는
먼저
portals.
간다.
이제 알고 있겠지.
쉽네.
훌륭하구나. 취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든
간다.
자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은
쉽네.
법이라지만
Book of Vengeance, we have that. That's the standard one
그럼에도
tier 4.
재밌는 구경이었단다.
Although there are like 3 hello
취약한
library in the
마음과
ceiling.
자아일수록
There's like 3 gifts that have the words Book of Vengeance in them, I think, at this point. Because there's Book of Vengeance Annex.
그럼에도
And there's,
재밌는
like,
구경이었단다.
I swear there's a fusion or something that says it. It would be very fitting if we got Matthias on this run. We are the honorary middle ID.
쉽네.
그래. 이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Let's see. Body up, perfect. Brutality, I'm legally required to take. I should take Headstrong over it, but I'm not allowed to pass up a chance at max brutality. And then Midwinter Nightmare is really good. But yeah, packs I'm planning to go to. We've got Sweeping, LCB Checkup, Time Killing Time, Line 2, probably Miracle in District 20, and then probably Line 3. That does not have Bridal. I want to probably do Line 2 right now. Yeah, do you want to show me Bridal? No. Okay. In that case, do you want... I think we're going to refresh for Bridal again. Uh-huh. Do you want to show me Investigator badge? That one's a bit less likely, yeah. Give me Bridal. I have Starlight to burn. There we go. Complete and total extermination for floor 11. Probably for floor 12. But still going to be looking for Code Purple on floor 11 like you do in every solo. Because Code Purple is actually a hard pack on later floors. Ricardo is still fine up until 13 or 14 if you have to push it. The plan is Code Purple, Ricardo, Lehang, and then 2 other packs. I mean, the last pack isn't a gift. I'm pretty sure I can find something else useful for floor 14. Hello, Renewed Merch. Hello, Metronome. Good shop. Wow. A really good shop. Even without refreshes, there were 5 gifts worth buying. Where are we going now? I need blunt gifts so that when I go to Nocturnal Sweeping, I can find the exclusive ones. Okay, this floor is bad for economy. It seems you joined quite late. This is only floor 5. But yeah, you did miss a bit of the run. Let's see, do I have... gifts I am okay with getting rid of? Honestly, this does almost nothing. Give me 322. Pierce Stone. Okay, so I just need 1 more rock and I can make Lunar. We'll see if we're given the Rupture Rock for free next floor. We can sell this for now. I think the economy is worth it.
끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Yeah, last floor we did Charm Wandered out. Artistic Sense, I'll make that after Lunar, but Lunar really does just help the damage more, so I like going for it sooner, generally. We do have the evil and intimidating Rat Rose. I think I'm just going to try to let it die the Scarlet Moths. Because if I don't kill the Rose, it won't kill me. Yeah, there we go. 47 rolling upheaval. Yeah, we do have pretty decently high rolls. It's going to get even better when we get, you know, time killing time and all the other gifts. Power stack with skill 2s more, and we're just done already. Okay.
그래. 이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
I choose the Starlight because it gives you cost as well, in case you weren't aware. One of the starting graces gives you cost for it. Okay. Is there anything here I want to actually... This is like... Yeah, you have to be Tremor Scorch. It's not just Tremor and that's for burn, so no. We do have room to do everything I mentioned before. It's a little too early for you, I think. I don't have very many blunt gifts out of the pool yet, although where else am I going? What pack do I care less about emptying the pool in compared to Nocturnal Sweeping? I guess, like, normal checkup, if it was showing one of the LCB gifts, would be good. Line 1? Oh yeah, there's this in the game now. Honestly, yeah, let's just go to Nocturnal Sweeping Bacchiac. We can do blunt refreshes, and hopefully we don't miss them. It's like, I really just care about these two and Shadow Bamboo Hat. I don't need Chains of Loyalty. Let's see. We've got Shadow Bamboo Hat as the floor reward, that's great. I can focus my shop on blunt gifts. What's the other gift that got added? I actually don't know.
바로 간다.
It's a tremor gift I saw in the compendium, but I didn't see it in gift search. And I don't know what it does. Hello chat, are we back? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet decided it wanted to die. Once again, it had a refresh.
쉽나?
Refresh if it's still broken.
이 정도면
Hello, hello. You missed me fighting like 5 middle brothers. I really need to see if I can do something to get this fixed. It's however much it annoys you for stream to go down for like 5 minutes, I guarantee it annoys me more. But anyway, we have found this event, which is nice. So that means there's only really one blunt gift we need to look for in the shop. You wish Mirror Dungeon had a skip to 411. So true. The run really doesn't start until floor 11. Can we just skip floors 5 through 10? The early floors, you know, there's some decision making on packs and stuff there. But after that, it's like, you know, there's 0% chance of me losing any fight in the next 5 floors.
어떠냐?
Unless I decided to fight Spiral of Contempt or something, like one of those really bad avenues for a solo.
먼저 간다.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
New tremor gift for Thumb IDs, you need at least 3 for it to work. Is that not what the burn gift is? I thought the new burn gift was the Dawn Office gift, I didn't really look. Alright, oh, for Thumb IDs, yeah, okay, so there's a Thumb gift and a Dawn Office gift. They're really pushing Tremor Scorch, aren't they? Mirror Dungeon is already the world's worst auto-battler. I have so little hope for the Limbus auto-battler thing, like I'm just going to be so real. I would love to be wrong, but I don't see how they can make it work.
이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Okay. I'll buy coin, but besides that we're looking for a blunt gift. There it is. And since we got that, I guess I'll look for a slash gift in case Shadow Bamboo Hat wants to show up here. Attack end of a slash or envy skill. If I kill things with my counter, that will do something. Hello, Faith. Let's fuse for Tremor. Okay, well there's a rock. We'll make Lunar next floor then, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ready to be made. You want it to be your first fusion of a floor though, because of whichever grace it is that gives you bonus stuff. This is the last time I need blunt gifts. Or no, that's the one that works. What can I sell? Do I need to sell? I have a lot of money right now. Okay, I'm just going to buy out this shop. That does nothing. Refresh that. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good on money. We'll make Lunar next floor. We'll be fine. the sweepers won't be bad.
재미게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
The only way sweepers could maybe be bad is if you were Pride Fatal. And nobody has to be Pride Fatal because even Base Sinclair has Cavernous Wailing.
쉽네.
훌륭하구나. 취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
Yeah, they do like 1 damage to me, I one-shot them. Average sweepers fight. Does Holiday make me Wrath Fatal? Why did that one do so much damage?
취약한 마음과
It doesn't. Why did that Wrath skill do so much?
누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
Did he actually just roll higher?
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
600 damage.
깊이 다루게 되었구나.
쉽네.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
I agree,
그럼에도
Heathcliff.
재밌는
It
구경이었단다.
is that easy.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
Where do I want to go next? Probably check up sooner rather than later. Although it is just like, I care about the Olympus Company gift and that's it. I don't have Rupture, I don't have Burn. So I would really like for it to show the Olympus Company gift, at least one of the 2 parts of the fusion as the 4 reward, so that we have some chance of getting the fusion. It's like the hardest fusion to get in the game, because it's 2 keywordless tier 3s on a pack that has a lot of pack exclusive gifts. Like, I can't think of any fusion that's harder to get. You could argue that the coffee is harder to get because just like 60% of runs physically can't get it. Or like Welt or something is obviously harder, but as far as, you know, a gift that is something you want to intentionally go for, 2 keywordless tier 3s, pretty hard to do.
쉽네. 쉽네.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
Wow, win rate chose the smackdowns over the upheavals there.
구경이었단다.
I'm a bit surprised.
쉽네. 쉽네.
Do you watch Coops or this? You can come back in like an hour when we're stuck on Valentina. How about that? It's on Keen, that is fine. And then we'll take Growth, sure. Because I don't think I'll be stacking Rupture. As much as this could technically give me Clash Power, I don't see it happening. Okay. Sad plushie as the 4 reward, we go Miracle here. And there's the fragment we need to fuse Lunar. I guess we already had that when we fused for Tremor, but now we can use the useless one that we might just get back.
이번 업무도 여유 있게 해냈지.
What do we got? G-Corp Gregor, are you going to die today? No.
관리자님, 멋진 전략이었습니다.
A sad plushie in the shop. I'll take it. Just immediately no refresh needed. Sure. Give me Lunar. And use the Rupture Stone. Pretty good refresh. Both of those that I needed and Golden Urn. What else do I want? It's Tremor, right? Well, I guess White Gossypium is coming back. Alright, Lunar acquired. We can fuse Jolly Plushie as well. And, you know, just for fun, let's enhance this. Okay. There's 99% super stuff. I would never hit the 1%. We're opening betting early today. You have to predict how many hits to kill Santata before we see his health. Or how many skills to kill Santata, rather. I'm going to try to use skill 3s on him and use skill 2s the turn before. But we'll see how successful I am at that. I'm going to say 2. But I could very well see it being 1 or 3. Like, we have pretty good damage. If I had a 3-coin skill 3, I would say 1. But I think it's going to end up being 2.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록
먼저 간다.
누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었. 그새 능숙히 다루게 되었구나.
I don't know, we might get it in 1. We do high damage.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
I don't even know how many skill 2s I'll get to use though. That definitely matters. Just depends how the Gnome cycles line up.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었다.
Like, my skill 2 just did 700. Santata is going to have like, what, 1,800 health at most? I'll have Needle and Thread. It could be 1. I'm starting to regret my guess of 2, but I guess I'll know when I see his health if I'm happy with the guess or not.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
먼저 간다.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
쉽나? 떠냐? 쉽나? 떠냐? 쉽나? 쉽나?
We're ramping up. Okay, last 4 gnomes. Use skill 2s. Looks like we're going to get 4 attack power up. There's only 1 less than what's possible, so I'm happy with that. Let's see your health. 1,897. That's probably going to be 2 skills.
껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
But let's see.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었답니다.
어떠냐?
Yeah, with the needle and thread. Solidly 2 skills.
그래. 이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Give me a gift. Okay. Brutality and growth because I have the other piece of that. Now then, let's see if the refreshes show me anything. We might end up Starlight negative today. I've done a lot of searches. Here's that thumb gift, okay. More damage and a coin boost, okay, sure. I don't think we're going to line 1 today. Already been to sweeping. So I have floors 8, 9, and 10. Those are going to be time killing time, LCV checkup, and line 3. Yeah, okay. It's checkup time, and we're going to the normal one. Hopefully we see at least one of the LCV gifts today. You got your middle Otis uptide, all your nurse folders are now uptide 4. Perfect to be killed by Ryoshu, am I right?
이곳은 아무도 오지 않는
I still think the middle Otis is so absurd of an
머무르는
ID.
직원들은 되게
The middle's
정신이
gimmick in
없구나.
general was really dangerous to add to this
연습히 다르게
game,
되었구나.
and we've kind of hit that critical mass of Envy skills where she's just absurd. Okay, I think you could argue the middle team being the 3rd best team in the game. Maybe 4th is better to say. It's like
나는 할 일 없는 세월 동안
Heisho
그들의 관을
sinking and House of Spiders, which is also kind of burn at the same time, I think are better. But I could put middle 4th on that list and I wouldn't feel too bad about it.
어떠냐?
Otis just does so much damage.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지. 그 환상에
Alright,
대해서
goodbye, Fox. I can't wait until I have to fight you like 10 times in Railway 2. That's going to be fun.
이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Hey, here's the more important Olympus Company gift, so that's nice. Surely I don't hit the 8% and fail the check, right? Okay, Ryoshi has better odds. She would have to tails roll twice. And this isn't last week where the theme of the run was failing every check, so we passed that one.
없어. 바로 간다.
Why didn't Sun Shower Heathcliff move like Drifting Fox? Man, maybe he could have
이곳은
actually, inflicted some
아무도
rupture.
오지 않는 정막의 공간. 머물러가는 직원들은 되게 훌륭하구나.
It's like, okay, does anybody else think, is there a 4th team that is stronger than middle besides
취약한 마음과
House of Spiders, Heisho, and
누군가가
Sinking?
만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고
You could maybe argue Tremor, but Tremor is awful to play, so I'm not going to count Tremor as better anyways. I guess, what's the main competition? Is it Bleed? Is probably the closest to middle, competing for 4th best
취약한
team.
마음과 자아일수록
Do we think Bleed is
누군가가
stronger
만든
than
자아의
middle?
껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만
Probably not. And Bleed's just so dependent on the enemy. Like, if the enemy is staggered, you get no damage. I guess that's kind of a problem for middle as well, but at least middle has their normal skill trees to use.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
Like, Bleed just... We don't have enough things that activate Bleed, I guess, for Bleed to still be decent on stagger turns. I would not be surprised if the next Bleed IDs that come out lean more into the Bleed activation side of things. Because, like, where else do you take Bleed? We already have infinite count.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 마음벽을 받아들이지. 이렇게 누군가와 제대로 이야기를 나눠보는 것은
Tremor has so much going on and so much variance, you kind of have to specify more beyond just Tremor. Well, the Tremor that could be competing for this best team slot would be, you know, the Tremor that focuses on Everlasting. Everlasting really is the Tremor team. You set up your, like, 3 entanglements nuke turn and kill anything. Heathcliff, if he married Kathy, are you saying no ego? Never joined Limbus Company. He's just a guy.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
I should try to get the Bleed gift this floor so I can actually fuse Enter the BB, because right now I'm just sitting on the boombox. I would like to double the healing from that. I think Respite is the one I'm missing. I'll buy these. Bleed. There's Respite. Okay. And so, what do I have the most of? I guess I have most of the blunt gifts. I don't think I'm finding authorization card though. That gift is very hard to come by. Buy out the shop. 99%. Let's just go ahead and do one quick enhancement here. Give me Bleed, actually. I'm using my skill 2 a lot. Okay. So next floor we'll go to line 3, and then on floor 10 we will do time killing time as we do. Hello, Hohenheim. I'm never 100% confident going into this fight. Although realistically I should be 100% confident. I have Into the BB. Popping back in, still freezing through. Yeah, pretty much. It's how it goes. Hohenheim's gonna kind of bleed out. Enter BB is good for non-bleed solos. Yes, I think non-bleed solos, it's like always worth going for. It helps you keep count. If you have any blunt skill, it helps with healing. I mean, it solves healing, it doesn't just help with it. But the bleed count effect is actually really good. And you also get Shadow Bamboo Hat by going to the pack, which is already pretty worth going for. It's just a really good pack now.
오롯이 너의 힘으로만
Oh, he
막아보겠다.
actually staggered him there. Wow, that's one of my faster Hohenheim solo kills. I guess he's not quite dead yet, but... Oh, he unstaggers himself with the check? I knew that checks unstaggered sinners. I didn't realize... Or no, that was White Gossypian, wasn't it? Never mind.
쉽네.
I was thinking he had a unique mechanic for a second there.
이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
I mean, yeah, Hohenheim came out before Clashable Guards were the standard. He had normal guards. The fact that it's Clashable Guards in hard mode makes it way harder to actually deal the damage to him. Okay. Show me line 3. I shouldn't... Theoretically, I should not have to pack search for that one. Okay, there we go. We will fuse embers. Need to not forget to fuse embers. Otis, you've got this.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
What do I still need? I guess I could burn refresh. No, I shouldn't do that. Just fuse embers first. Keep it simple. Got a lot of tier 3 gifts. Really making me fuse all 3. And you know what? Before you give me the 10%, I'm just going to add Starlight onto there. I still don't have Piece of Relationships, so I should buy like every single tier 4 that shows up, I said right after skipping one. Okay. Buy out the shop. We need the pool as empty as possible for time killing time. I probably should have been doing Tremor refreshes there, but oh well. I'll fuse one more Tremor gift here, get down 4, and sell. Okay. Actually, let's do this as well. Yeah, let's top you guys up. I would hate to, like, miss the check for Emergency Investigator badge, although I'm probably just going to do the fight if I see the event. You think the Black Forest trio will be the egos for the season? Yeah, so season got like extended. We're probably going to see some random egos, maybe some random standard IDs. I think they would save the birds for Walpurgis though, so probably I wouldn't expect that personally.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만.
Like maybe we get our Trace Association Dawn ID. Getting some soup uptie 5s. You know they need it. Fix Soup Dawn's passive with uptie 5 maybe.
취약한 마음과 자일수록.
I think Soup Dawn could actually become a pretty good ego without too much of a change. It only costs 5 lust, which is a pretty, you know, that's a very low cost in some teams. Bleed could use that every turn if it was a Bleed ego. There's definitely use to something only costing 1 Sen resource. I just need to make its passive not a downside, and then give it some extra utility, whatever they decide for that to be. Soup Sinclair could definitely be a lot better at healing.
먼저 간다.
누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은
끝내.
법이라지만
We don't talk about 9-2 Sinclair. That one is beyond
그럼에도
saving.
재밌는
Uh,
구경이었단다.
You know, sometimes you have to realize it might not be worth it. Also, we got a double tails roll there. The 1 in 400. I guess we're using more than 400 upheavals on this run probably, so I guess that's expected to happen at least once.
누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
쉽네.
9-2 is nice for negative sanity, Sinclair. Only if you're positive sanity, though. Like, negative sanity IDs just kind of can't use ego, or else they'll, you know, risk corrosion.
취약한
You have
마음과
that, like,
자유스러운
chance to corrode if you're at below 0 sanity,
자아의 껍데기 속에
or just
의존하고
actually
숨고
hitting
싶은
minus
법이라지만
45.
쉽네.
And I feel like any modern, if they make another negative sanity ID, I feel like they'll never be. Oh, okay, that one didn't take as long. Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Is it going to make me redo line 3? Or is retry going to work? Okay. You missed me killing like 10 more mermaids. I don't know why my internet does this. I swear I went the whole week without issue. As soon as I try to stream, it goes down twice in 40 minutes. But oh well. What was I saying about minus coin IDs? I think any new minus coin IDs that get added are never going to be accidentally high sanity. I think they would all work much more like Queen of Hatred Dawn, Knight of Despair Rhodia. They would like not gain sanity on Clash Win. They would lose tons of sanity by default, but have a sanity floor at minus 40.
끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Because there's a lot of effects that say things like lowest SP ally not including IDs below minus 40. So I feel like that's going to be their new standard of where they just lock any future minus coin IDs.
훌륭하구나. 취약한 마음과 자일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의
You know,
껍데기 속에
sometimes the floor
의존하고
10
숨고
clashing on time killing time can be bad with these like 4-point skills, but we just weren't offered brutality today. We took like the one that we saw, and that's it.
취약한
You want more
마음과
messy
자일수록
sanity IDs? LCE Lantern
누군가가
E
만든
song
자아의 껍데기 속에
is such an
의존하고
interesting
숨고 싶은
idea with how
법이라지만
his sanity works.
쉽네.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었다.
It's a shame we'll never get something like that again.
쉽네.
취약한 마음과 자일수록 누군가가 만든 자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만 그럼에도 재밌는
쉽네.
구경이었단다.
쉽네. 쉽네.
그래,
Yeah, this would have been a great run to do
지켜볼
worst possible
가치가
trials
있겠지.
on, because it's just been offering me easy trials the entire run.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
That is not Emergency Investigator badge. I have both of these, Gloom and Lust. As soon as I lower Otis's sanity, we get, you know, the event that she would be best at passing. I've got this though, Heathcliff, yeah.
너 왜 뿌듯해 보이냐? 내가 해낸 건데.
Hello, Bug, it's floor 10.
이게 끌
The
거
run
없어.
has
바로
gone
간다.
pretty well so far. Charm Wandered Out made me reset 2 or 3 times, but besides that, going
나는
strong.
하이런을 세울 동안 그들의
간다.
관을 지키며 저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을 한답니다.
You wish they more clearly communicated sanity loss mechanics? Yeah, it's hidden within this separate tab that, you know, people learned to stop checking because it was the same for 99% of the IDs.
취약한 마음과 자아의
먼저 간다.
So even the IDs that have different stuff about them, a lot of people don't ever realize. Like, how many people knew that Philip Sinclair just gains more sanity from Clash wins and stuff? I mean, that's not even that different, but I'm sure a lot of people don't know that. Or Butler Otis. She gains a ton of sanity if she's attacking things. I think it's like if they have less sanity than her, I forget the exact condition, but Butler Otis can get a lot of sanity very quickly, somehow, just in her sanity tab.
너냐?
Philip Sinclair has sanity gain on ally dab. That seems like the opposite, but I guess that's just because he has that like 2 ally dab enter ego state condition.
너냐?
Maybe, but like that already has its own sanity correction, so I don't think it needs that. Maybe they don't want him to corrode when you're trying to activate that.
쉽네.
그럼에도 너는 그래. 이 정도면 지켜볼 가치가 있겠지.
Killing their spotters skyrockets his SP. Interesting. Okay. We want emergency investigator badge. It is the only thing that matters. I will not buy anything else until we see it. There it is. That didn't take very long. That's why you go to this floor on floor 10. You can just get away with that. It's not too hard to find. Get all these tremor gifts. What do I still need? I don't have red Gauzy. Give me that. And I don't have artistic sense. Give me that. And the great enhancing before it gets more expensive. As much as I can anyways. I don't have a ton of cost. Do I have any other gifts to sell? Still need all my tier 4s to help find peace of relationship. I can at least sell like Thunder Branch. I don't need that. Are railway avenues restricted to what comes out the season, specifically egos? Generally the railway avenues line up with the battle pass egos, but like, has there been any exception to that? Actually, I mean, like the final bosses don't always have egos in that season, like Garden of Thorns and Sign of Roses. Sign of Roses came out as the Railway 2 Abno.
바로 간다.
There was no ego for it at the time.
나는 하리럼을 세울 동안 그들의 관을 지키며 저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을 하여 훌륭하구나.
Are there any others? I mean, Gossipium was in Railway. That thing still doesn't have an ego at all. No ego representation for Gossipium. Where is my justice for Gossipium?
자아의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 법이라지만.
So short answer, no, they aren't restricted. But if there is a Battle Pass ego, they will often show up in the Railway. But also not always, like we didn't get to fight, or well, I guess there just wasn't a Railway last season. I was going to say we haven't fought Death Maggots yet, but that's just because there was no Railway.
먼저 간다.
이번에는 어떤 강이 흐를까? 어떤 세계가 나타날까? 지켜볼 만한 재미는 있겠구나. 그래,
even back in season 1, there was some battle pass alignment. Like, we fought the fish and alleyway watchdog in Railway.
그녀의 도움 없이
But yeah, we didn't
바로 앞에선 기분이
get, like,
간다.
obviously not all of them. Because that was season 1, does it really count? It's like season 2, what was the battle pass egos? You had Sun Shower, we fought Sun Shower. You had Capote, we fought... No, we didn't fight Bull.
어느 정도 이해.
Yeah, so I guess it maybe doesn't line up as well in the past.
그래. 이 정도면
Railway 3, though, it was what, 9-2, Effervescent Corrosion, and Blind Obsession? You fought all of those in Railway 3. Growth and Resilient. Okay. Show me Code Purple. Please, don't make me miss it. Okay. There's a good chance that I never have to activate this if we don't get a hidden boss, but I would like to have it if we do. Limbus has definitely been playing to whatever flavor of the week hasn't had an archetype buff yet, except Charge. Well, that's why Charge is next season. Mayor's capstone ego is going to be Envy, and Charge will be the main keyword of the season. There's Piece of Relationship and the statue. I don't even need to buy Fragment then. Right, like, are there any more tier 4s I need? We have Burn, we have Bleed, we have Tremor, we don't need Rupture. We have Poise, we have Sinking, we just got Charge. And I have Bullet Blunt, right? I remade the Rock. Did I not remake the Rock? I was supposed to remake the Rock. Let's do that. Yeah, I can sell all my rocks one at a time now for the rest of the run. We found the tier 4s we needed. Okay. Maybe I sell one more rock this floor for an upgrade. Nah, I can do it next floor. We're kind of hurting on cost. I'm not quite sure why. I thought we had pretty decent economy this run. But I have most of the gifts I need now. It's just enhancing that we're a bit behind on. Hardcore Pete is Crab.
그들의 관을 지키며
Charge, Rupture, Ammo, Bleed. Yeah, the Crab team.
그건 내가 하는 몇 안 되는 일들 중 그새 능숙히 다루게 되었구나.
People joke about Sunshower Heathcliff upscales all the time, but I think he is actually a pretty good candidate for a dedicated ego. Because I think he was supposed to be, like, the number 2 identity of the season. Every season has their capstone, but I think every season also has, like, the second priority identity. You have Infaust in season 1, Sunshower in season 2, Harpooner Heathcliff season 3. I'm not quite sure who it would be in season 4. I guess like Nelly Ryoshu. Rian Song is that in this season. Malfaust was that in season 8. Season 7, it's probably Dulcinea Rhodia, the other second Kindred. Like, they all have their one, it's like same faction as the main ID, mostly. Ryoshu kind of breaks that in Wild Hunt season, but Wild Hunt doesn't have an allegiance. And they always come out before the capstone ID as well. Like, Sunshower Heathcliff had to come out really early because they wanted to release Yi Song early. This is all speculative, nothing's confirmed, but that's how I see it. And I think they would like to make Sunshower Heathcliff not the worst idea in the game.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
It's like, I don't know if there's a word that is like capstone but not capstone, second to last. It's like the penultimate ID, but it's not second to last in that sense. I don't know. I don't think there's a good word for what I'm describing, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Sunshower Heathcliff is one of those, and it's a shame that he's actually like bottom 5 IDs in the entire game.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은 그 환상에 대해서도 어느 정도 이해했나 보구나.
His ego needs to just have like an always active effect. All coins are unbreakable coins. If you just gave him that, all his coins are unbreakable, would that help him like at all? He would end up high sanity, but then you just lose your clash, set your coin power to 1, and so you actually like roll pretty high without any penalty in this hypothetical. Or well, roll pretty high, I say. He rolls like a 10 on skill 2 without low sanity, but like 17 3 times? No, he's still just a way worse Claire, huh? He needs a lot more than just that.
그럼에도 재밌는 구경이었단다.
You mained Viclair when you had no 3 stars. For starters, you can't have no 3 stars. Or can the beginner banner actually give you an ego instead of a 3-star?
취약한 마음과 자아일 수
I feel like I've seen people say it both ways.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기
So
속에
maybe you could
의존하고
theoretically
숨고
have no
싶은
3
법이라지만
stars if your starter banner gave you an ego. Okay, it can, yeah.
재밌는 구경이었단다.
But then, like, base Sinclair is one of the better base IDs, all things considered. He should not be running Spy Sinclair. If you get an ego, there's nothing else guaranteed.
취약한
Okay.
마음과 자아일 수
So that is unfortunate then for those people.
누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고
You mean when you had no
숨고
3
싶은
stars
법이라지만
for Sinclair specifically? Then you just don't
그럼에도
field him.
재밌는 구경이었단다.
Maybe you wanted to field him in Cancer Dorito, I would get that. But like, just run base Sinclair. Although you probably, I mean, if you had no 3 stars, you were probably new to the game, didn't know what made an ID good. You saw red is better than brown and equipped him. We've all been there. Nothing made an ID good in Season 1. Being Rabbit Heathcliff made at least one ID good.
취약한 마음과 자아일수록 누군가가 만든 자의 껍데기 속에 의존하고 숨고 싶은
It's always crazy for me to look back and think like,
그럼에도
In
재밌는
Faust
구경이었단다.
used to be like the 4th best ID in the game. We've come a long way since then. I remember for a long time I had this theory that every Gregor that came out would be better than every previous
이
Gregor.
정도면
I think he lasted the longest for that out of every center, if we exclude 2 stars because those aren't real. Because I think, like, I don't know, is that even still true maybe? Probably not, because you could argue that, like, LCE isn't that great. And so either, like, Lamp right before him or even Fire Fist is probably better. Don't tell me my internet's dying again. Okay. We dropped frames, but we didn't lose the entire stream. We're still dropping frames. Come on. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Hopefully it doesn't die. Complete and total extermination time. Maybe we're back. We're green on OBS now. It took Gregor 3 years to get a strong ID like Dawn Office. Fire Fist, you don't hold to that level, yeah. Fire Fist, is Fire Fist the new, like, most overrated ID in the game? Like, people talk about Fire Fist very highly, but he's really not all that. He's definitely good, but, like, good by Gregor standard is different than actually good, you know? That's what I'm kind of getting at here. Okay, we need to enhance stuff, yes. I never got the enhancement refund. That's definitely helping, or a big part of the explanation for why the econ is so bad this run. Well, I say so bad. We have like every gift we could possibly want by floor 12, and we just need to do some more enhancing. It's not that bad. He's glazed for hype moments in Aura, just like Magic Bullet. Yeah. Maybe you could argue that Magic Bullet is still the most overrated ID. Not much has changed in that regard.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Especially now that Salvador Gregor exists, Fire Fist is nowhere near a priority for Burn. Magic Bullet Ego outclasses Magic Bullet. That's been the case for a while, but now that like half the IDs that come out just have extra resource generation for free, it's going to become even more so the case. Why does Night Owl's Gregor not generate resources with his skill 1-2? It makes no sense. We've had extra attacks since Season 3 that have never had such a restriction. And then they throw it on the guy that like only uses that on low health enemies. It's not even something you can do like every turn. It's maybe the most questionable line of text in this game for me. Well, no, that's not true. The most questionable line of text for me is Silk Current gaining, like, SP loss efficiency down when he's both an abnormality that doesn't gain sanity, and even if that was supposed to be inflicted on you, it would be a buff for you. I have no idea how that ended up there. It doesn't work at all for those curious. And they just future-proofed him for like 2 years, yeah. Sure. Anyway, let's see how much damage Ricardo's counter does. Probably like 40 or less. Yeah. 33. Yeah, it's not like they were experimenting with like easier to use free follow-up attacks. We had Kurakumo, Heathcliff, and Dayu Ryoshu already. No ego resource limitation there. They just they didn't want Night Owls to be good for some reason. Let's stack some attack power. the Gregor tax for Dawn Office was having less tremor bursts than Faust. Is the general consensus that Faust is better than Gregor for the new Valpurgis IDs? Because that's definitely like the conclusion I have come to. It's kind of hard to separate them because Gregor has like the support, but like Faust is just that skill 2, man.
이곳의 목적을 망각해선 안 되지 않니?
How can you say no to that skill 2? And then, you know, the skill 32 and the counter 2, it's just, you get a lot of coins, a lot of damage, a lot of burn. You don't think they're very far apart? They aren't very far apart, but, you know, I think someone has to be better. I don't think it's possible for two IDs to be truly equal. And if I'm having to choose one that's better, I'm choosing Faust.
죄인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯 보이는구나. 하지만 그럼에도 너는 아직 이 이상을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다. 네가 외면하고 있는 너의 길을 똑바로 바라볼 수 있을 때 다시 오렴.
It's Dawn Sinclair. That's like the secret third answer, yeah. But like, I think Faust's buff for Sinclair is, well, can I say it's more important? Gregor does the sanity cap. That's pretty important. You kind of want both for sure. But yeah, Dawn Sinclair is kind of ridiculous now. He finally got offered bad trials there. Let's see, where are we going now? I want to fight Lei Hang now. Give me your hat. There he is. Where hidden boss? Good question. They're all camera shy. Maybe if the internet goes down again, I'll get a hidden boss. Oh, there we go. Just had to talk about it. Who is it gonna be? Do we have copyright or Callisto? We have copyright. No. Gotta turn it off. It won't take 4 hours this time, right, guys?
이곳은 아무도 오지 않는
Don't worry, I prepared for this.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 망각을 받아들이지.
We have a much better battle. That's loud.
이렇게 누군가와 제대로 이야기를 나눠보는 것은 정말 오랜만이구나.
Alright, let's see. I have embers, let's just counter.
미숙함이다.
I feel like I'll either decide it's impossible or win much sooner than 4 hours. What floor is this? This is floor 13. Struggling. Okay, we still have Moro and Ira as well, if needed. I'm going to see how an attempt goes without those. Just kidding. We're gonna Moro this. Came back to Rian. What did you miss? We just fought Ricardo, so you missed that. Possible with Ego use? Well, we aren't using Ego. Or I guess if I fully give up, then I'll use Ego to continue to run instead of ending stream. But I'm really going to try to not use Ego. we going to actually keep... No, we lose Ampule here. It was close. It's possible to keep Ampule there if I decide I need to.
거대한 파도 앞에선 기분이 없다니.
먼저 간다.
이번만큼은 오롯이 너의 힘으로만 막아보려구나.
What if we get another hidden boss? Then it would be pretty hard. I don't know. Or 14 hidden boss? That's not easy. But at least I would have this hidden boss gift to help. Also, wait, I was meaning to check this. I haven't got you in a while. Yeah, you just don't have your Paralyze on Clash Lees here. That's what I thought. Okay, my skill 2s can win everything. Let's get that attack power up. Furiosa Replica getting outclashed by Smackdown. Furiosa Replica doesn't roll that high. It's Crescendo you've got to look out for. What floor is this? Floor 13. Welcome back. You got here at a good time. Valencina next floor. We'll see. Floor 13 Rian. He's not that bad, although Moro ran out here. We're one short? No, okay, Tango Marinade speed difference. I think. Something's making this clash not predict accurately, but I'll take it. Please roll heads, Heathcliff. I need you to roll heads here. He rolled heads. We'll definitely need Ira on Furiosa. That's... I mean, I have Badge up. It's maybe survivable, but I think I'll just use the Ira to be safe. Unless I'm faster than him. If I'm faster than him, I'll one-side him to sinking him and get rid of his Mong. I can definitely, with Badge, survive a Mongless Furioso. I say definitely. I'm not that confident, but like I think I would survive it. That requires me to be faster than him though. Oh, we got this. That means I can't use skill 2s. I mean, that's almost clashable, even. Yeah, we're gonna go for this. I'm gonna see if I can save Ira. Three sinking at a time. We're getting rid of his Mong. There's Badge. Don't kill me. Cool. No more revives, but... Oh, now you do the animation? Yeah, sure. Oh, that was... When he force ended the turn, I assumed we were in second phase. We love the Rian boss fight. I guess I'll use Ira this time. Didn't upgrade Lone Star. Yeah, I haven't got around to that yet. I definitely should have.
개인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯 보이는구나. 하지만
I
아직 이 셈을 내려다보지
don't
않은
like
것
those
같단다.
clashes, but
네가
hopefully
원하는
Heathcliff
날개를
rolls
똑바로
heads.
바라볼 수 있을게.
he did not roll heads. Are we dead? Yes. Okay. Well, maybe the health thresholds will work out better and we won't have to use Ira this time.
아무도 남아있지
Should
않아.
definitely be winnable. We just need Rian to cooperate.
마지막 숨이 넘어가고 나면
I did not live.
이런 고요뿐이겠지. 이곳은 아무도 오지
간다.
않는 정막의 공간. 머물러 가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 너의 미숙함이다.
Maybe we'll get to keep Ampule through turn 2 this time. I mean, if he keeps rolling tails, maybe we keep Embers through turn 1. What is this luck? Nah, I just had to say something. We got close though. Oh, wait, no, he had a third skill 3 1, yeah. Keeping Embers through turn 1 seems very unlikely.
닿을 수 없는 이상의 집착한
But
채로
keeping,
공간에 들어박힌 점은 달라지지
let's see,
않아.
Ampule through turn 2 definitely seems possible.
먼저 간다.
If we Ira, we don't have to clash that Furio, so he was faster than me, so I couldn't, like, one-side him. But, yeah, theoretically. He got, like, so many heads. We're definitely losing Ampule here. Did not heal enough.
그녀의 도움 없이 거대한
Okay.
바람께선
I want to
기다릴 수
save skill 2s, actually, so I'm going to use the skill 3 here.
없다. 오롯이 너의 힘으로만 막아보려니나.
I want to use a bunch of skill 2s
그새
when my Moro is going to run out, so that the turn after I am as strong as I can be. Just kind of assume we have 20 plus speed in those solos. Rian also gets like 20 plus speed is the thing. He had like 19 I think, and I had 17, I forget the exact numbers, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to use 4 skill 2s here.
먼저 간다.
Give us as much power up as we can for next turn. Our damage isn't great. I kind of thought it would be better since we're Tremor, but maybe I didn't actually get the Tremor damage ego gifts. I definitely didn't prioritize Tremor gifts this run. You hope I get an overheal equals shield gift sometime. That's the Matthias hitting gift, and it is broken enough that I think they will keep it as just the Matthias hitting gift.
먼저 간다.
그 환상에 대해서도 어느 정도 이해했나 보군.
Or, oh, you just said ego, not gift. If that was a real ego, I mean, that would be pretty good. Just let me overheal my K-Corp Honglu up to, like, 10,000 health. So are you going to force end the turn on me? This is around when it happened before. Or are we going to actually do enough damage to hit your second phase? no force ending the turn. I'm faster than you.
거대한 바다 앞에선 기분이
I mean, I
어때?
can just clash this.
이번만큼은 오롯이 너의 힘으로만 막아보려나.
So let's do that.
저 간다.
There we go. And now I can just Ira this Furioso, and then hopefully we're fine. I'm faster than him. Do I believe in surviving?
바다 앞에선 기분이 어때?
No. Right? Like, even if I lowered his sanity, this is
오롯이 너의 힘으로만
Crescendo.
막아보려나.
How dangerous is Crescendo? He wouldn't get Mong, I think. Pretty sure we do just enough sanity damage to get him below 0. It's like, if we get another hidden boss, I think it's over anyway. I have no reason to save Ira. So we're just going to do this. Get all my attack power up for next turn.
저 간다.
We'll see how much damage he does. If I was going through the sanity draining route, I would have done 3 upheavals to get Thorny Path sinking, so he would have lost more sanity. Yeah, okay. This was killing me. Is my attack power up enough?
나는 끝까지
아,
가만히 있어야 한단다.
Not guarantees, I still need to hit heads, but like it's mostly good enough.
감아서도 안 되지.
They're all say dominating. One tails roll, I should still
저
win.
간다.
Please tell me I healed enough to not die to this. So much damage still, that's what badge is for, I guess. And then I get double tails. Lose a coin there, this is going to kill me. Need tails rolls. Okay, first roll tails saved me. This is the blunt one, so it will do a lot less, because I'm actually matching skill type. Never mind. Almost killed me still. Do we not have enough healing, even with Enter the BV? No, surely. It's lower sanity now, these skills just do a lot less. I think we're okay. We're going to die to the next Furioso, though. I don't have the DPS, right? Like, he's not exactly in the realm of being killable yet. We do just 1,500 maybe per skill. I can't kill him one-sided here.
거대한 바다
I have to
앞에선
clash
기분이
and hope I live.
이번만큼은 오롯이 너의 힘으로만 막아보려나.
So I guess we hope I live. That's all I can do.
저 간다.
Final damage down should be enough. Yeah, right. You'd have to get all sight to kill me. Surely. Okay. 115 health left.
힘껏 밟아.
Now, I'm worried about these gloom skills killing
처마
me.
속에서 모순적인 희망을 발견하는 건 네 특기잖니.
Can I kill him? I get like 1,500 per skill. I think I can kill him. If I don't kill him, I will at least lower his sanity considerably. And maybe he just gets a lot of tails rolls and I live. I mean, the damage range is 30 to 350 here.
저 간다.
Rian does not have a lower stagger threshold. Don't kill me. Huge tails rolls. Wow, 4 tails on 25 sanity. That was really lucky. Maybe I could have killed him. Maybe I do still kill him. I mean, I didn't really compromise my damage much. I guess he takes less damage from one-sided attacks. But, like, I don't think I would have lived if I clashed all of his gloom skills first. We just need him to roll some tails here. On the gloom skills after my last attack, just you're low sanity, don't get heads rolls like 3 times in a row. That's good. That's still good. Okay, and we're good. We kill him here. We did it. Needed both Durantes, so if Valentina shows up next floor, we're pushing this stream off until tomorrow, I guess, finishing it. But that's Rian defeated. Give me that cost. And we can go back to our regularly scheduled Olympus Company music. I guess we're fighting Lei Hang soon, so we get his theme. And that should give me all the cost I need to enhance stuff. Let's deal some fixed SP damage. Vine's passive would have helped our clashing for sure, yeah. Let's get some more haste, get some more offense level. More sinking. If this was upgraded, that would have helped. Kind of felt like doing a fusion there. And let's sell Glimpse while I'm thinking about it. Get out of here, worst gift in the game. Slight exaggeration. I don't need those. Are there still gifts I'm missing that help me? Doesn't really look like it. So I guess it is just enhance the things that I skipped over enhancing before because they're such small upgrades. Like more turn 1 poise to make sure I crit, more tremor to do something. Yep. Sure. Lei Hang time.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Alright, this guy used to be like the worst thing ever for solos, but having Embers and like Ampule plus badge is just so much better than not having those things. Like, we're not even activating badge turn 1 somehow. I don't know why we're so tanky right now. I guess it's because Heathcliff is normally slash fatal, so I'm only normal instead of weak to slash. That's a pretty big difference. He didn't even remove our other stagger threshold. On crit is considered a coin effect. It should be if it's on a coin. Oh, does Rian's secret boss gift make you take less damage? I thought that was just from unbreakable coins. Does it have his less damage from unopposed attacks effect? I'll go read it after this, honestly. I haven't checked it in a while. It does work for unopposed? Okay. Then yeah, that would be helping. What exactly do you do? Power in a clash game, clash power. That's actually, I didn't realize it had. I guess you can't reach 150 poise, so you do need some sinking to do that. deal and take more and less with unbreakables. I don't see unopposed on here, but it is still nice.
먼저 간다.
그 환상에 대해서
있으면 목 떨어진다.
어느 정도 이해했나 보군.
Make him bleed. Liehang is a bind weak enemy. That too.
나는 할 일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을 지키며
Let's see.
저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을 한단다.
I guess I have to use a skill 3, so I'll do
내가
that.
하는 몇 안 되는 일들 중 하나지.
먼저 간다.
I mean, this guy is just in the infinite low sanity dimension.
보라고 서 있으면 목 떨어진다.
I should even be able to clash the 6 coin move if he gets to even use it. 63 clashing skill 2. That's so high for like one keyword, no fusion gifts. Like, I know I do have a hidden boss, which is helping for sure, but that's still so much.
할 일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을 지키며
So
저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한
I
봉헌을
don't
한단다.
care about Tremor's Scorch, so I'm just gonna do
내가 하는 몇 안 되는
damage to
일들 중
you.
하나지.
먼저 간다.
Because I'm amplitude converting away my own Scorch. Like, oh no, Tangle Cleaver. Oh, that raised my stagger threshold, and then I staggered to burn. Okay, well, here's the inverse turn. I forgot about the thing that Tremor actually does. You know, raising my stagger threshold. That is still a concern when I have one of those. The numbers here are why you recommend base Heath as an early solo to try. I think if you want to do a solo, but you aren't comfortable with solo, I think base Mare is the much better base ID. You're still not, you know, you don't have an evade crutch, but you have better healing, still Tremor, kind of better rolls, better survivability. Base Heath is kind of just a worse base Mare for Mirror Dungeon. But it's still good by base ID standards, though. If I could take one ego gift from MD into story, looks, just other game content, what would it be? If I wanted to make the game more fun, it might be like Nebulizer, honestly. Just make Poise do something. If I was trying to speed clear, it's like Lunar Memories is that strong. Isn't base Honglu really good for MD? He didn't impress me that much, honestly.
그래.
Rupture is a
이 정도면
okay keyword. Sinking's a pretty weak keyword for MD solos. But like, yeah, he is double keyword. His skill 3 has attack power down. He has an evade. He's a totally acceptable solo. He's probably the third best for base IDs. But I don't know. I didn't find it that fun, honestly. We did it a month ago. Alright. Where to now? Like, honestly, that's the question. Do we get the The clappy fish gift. It's like, sure, why not, right? Get some entanglement on my tremor. All right. Oh, you know what? I should refresh Tremor and just buy all of these because I am, in fact, a Tremor ID. Base Honglu solo is slow. That is true. Oh, well, I don't know how long the stream was actually, but it wasn't fast. It wasn't like Base Sinclair, the fastest solo you'll ever see.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Today's stream has gone pretty quick. I mean, we're... Oh wait, no, the stream time got reset when it died.
제게는 반응하는구나.
Yeah, we're probably looking at about 3 hours. Unless we get a 415 hidden boss that keeps me here for longer. Did he not stagger me? Wow. We're below our stagger threshold, but we aren't staggered.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 마음닭을 받아들이지. 이렇게 누군가와 제대로 이야기를 나눠보는 것은 정말 오랜만이구나.
Shield saves us? I'm not sure what happened. Like, did he Tremor Burst me? But that should stagger me. I don't know what he did. There we did get staggered by adversity, so we have used up our unstagger.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 마음닭을 받아들이지. 이렇게 누군가와 제대로 이야기를 나눠보는 것은 정말 오랜만이다. 그 환상에 대해서도 어느 정도 이해했나 보구나.
Yeah, we're going fishing.
저런 상태가 되어도
Ever since I had like 2 bad experiences with it, I'm always going to be terrified of corroding against this guy because of Splish Slash giving me sinking. It's such a random effect. But like I'm forced to match his skill types here, which gives me sinking. So I should probably just like let him hit me. Make sure I don't get too much sinking. The tail inflicts sinking count. That's the biggest threat, at least on some of the bigger fish. Break apart and purposely stagger. I'm not worried about getting hit though. I'm just worried about the sinking getting me. Because like I'll be able to clash everything, I'm pretty sure. Maybe turn 1 of fish 3 can clash, but if I set up skill 2s beforehand. Like how is... Yeah, this is a very clashable fish.
이곳의 목적을 망각해선 안 되지 않니?
I'm going to get too much sinking. I guess I just have to commit to not getting hit the rest of the fight. If I get hit, I corrode. Unless, no, I don't want to do that. Just hit me. Corrosion is instant loss because this is an EGOless run, so just take it slow. Get rid of my sinking. Alright.
이곳은 아무도 오지 않는 적막의 공간. 머물러 가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고
So I'm going to let that arm hit me.
이렇게 누군가와 제대로 이야기를 나눠보는 것은
먼저 간다.
정말 오랜만이구나.
27 roll encounter, American never, that's true. I'm not going to have 80 sinking, right? Yeah, just 50. I can take 50 SP damage.
나는 할 일 없는 세월 동안 그들의 관을 지키며 저승에도
Now
못 갈
let's
이들을 위한 봉헌을
break your
한단다.
body.
그건 내가
Honestly,
하는
yeah, just
몇 안 되는
like-
일들 중 하나지.
I can let all of the arms hit me this turn.
먼저 간다.
A couple upheavals.
죄인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯 보이는구나.
Okay, I predict we kill the fish this turn.
그럼에도 너는 아직 이 샘을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다.
So I'll use a bunch of skill
네가
twos.
외면하고 있는 너의 길을 똑바로 바라볼 수 있을 때 다시 오렴.
I might not kill the fish this turn. It's going to be close. The bleed damage matters. Okay, we got him. How much sinking? I have 60 sinking.
제거하는 것에 너무 시간을 쏟지 마렴.
The safe play is to just do
이곳의
full
목적을
counters this
망각해서는 안
turn.
되지 않니?
How's my clashing? Nah, I'll just win every clash the rest of the fight. I'm sure I won't regret this.
먼저 간다.
Yeah, one hit and we die. We're effectively locked on 1 HP. Or I guess if that was the case, I would die to adversity. But if he ever hits me, we corrode and we die instantly, effectively. So let's make sure that doesn't happen.
관을 지키며 저승에도 못 갈 이들을 위한 봉헌을 한단다. 그건
먼저 간다.
내가 하는 몇 안 되는 일들 중 하나지.
Wonder if Mayor's ego passive will give reflect damage to him. We don't have anything like that in an ego right now. But I would welcome it, I think. Yeah, for his capstone. I guess it just depends what the gimmick of his capstone ID will be. Because it will definitely be
죄인의
made to
형상으로도
work
제법
with that.
노력한 듯 보이는구나.
If he wants to get hit, then maybe it will have damage
그럼에도
reflection.
너는 아직 이 샘을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다. 네가 외면하고
간다.
있는 너의 길을 똑바로 바라볼 수 있을 때
Yeah, Dongvik and Hohenheim have thorns. I guess there's also the really bad ego gift from crabs. The like scrap to deal 5 damage to enemies that hit you when you have shield or whatever. Like it's so bad. But it does exist.
어떠냐?
죄인의 형상으로도 제법 노력한 듯
Alright, fish.
보이는구나. 있지만
Your time
그럼에도
has
나는
run out.
아직 이 셈을 내려다볼 자격이 없단다. 네가 외면하고 있는 너의 길을 똑바로
Twinkling
바라볼 수
scrap,
있어.
my beloved.
다시 오렴. 그래.
Even the like no
이 정도면
damage dealt solos don't
지켜볼
use it, I'm
가치가
pretty
있겠지.
sure. They prefer to just use burn. With the etchy Yi song. Grow its body up. Yeah, no more fish fun. We had our fun. But now it's time for max adversity. Where do we want to go? What would be fun but also reasonable? Not line 1, Elka Road. It's like, if I just want an easy thing, I just go to Verg. What do people think? Do we just win? It is a base ID EGOless solo. I think that's enough restriction that I can just... You know, Meridian was the highlight of the run. We can end on something easier. Or... maybe we end on something harder.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
10%? No. Okay. Valenciana's just camera shy. She refuses to show up on stream. Because I actually got her 2 times on runs I did off stream. So she finally started showing up, just not on stream still. Did you do Ricardo? Yeah, Ricardo was floor 12.
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Ricardo was high priority. That's why we still have an even number of coin power. We get the 1 from the memories. And Ricardo gives us the 2nd. Can't outroll that evade turn 1. And people call Lei Hang easier than this guy. He couldn't even break
먼저 간다.
my first stagger threshold, and now he's just going to get permanently sanity locked.
능숙히 다루게 되었구나.
We can crit through the evade, yes. Yeah, I think people exaggerate the benefits of permanent Morostasis on Lei Hang, and they should realize that Lei Hang through Moro still rolls higher than Verg because Verg is so weak and gets no sanity recovery. Verg is harder outside solo. It's like just the boss attack, right? That's like the only threat. Does that actually kill you outside of a solo?
아무도 오지 않는 정막의 공간. 머물러가는 직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 망각을 받아들이지.
Because when I've done my few team runs, he's still not a threat. Like I did
이곳은
the base IDs but the full team not too long ago, and Verg was still really easy on
머물러가는
that run.
직원들은 대개 정신을 놓아버리고 망각을 받아들이지.
Easier than Lei Hang. Lei Hang I had to
이렇게
reset like
누군가와
twice.
제대로 이야기를 나눠보는
This guy, easy first try.
것은 정말
Granted,
오랜만이구나.
Lei Hang was the floor 15 on that run because I wanted something slightly harder. Compared to this guy on floor 14. If only we had actual respite right now, and we're getting 5 offense level with each of our skill 2 clashes.
이곳은
Let's get a damage turn in all skill 3s.
머물러가는 직원들은 대개
간다!
정신을 놓아버리고 마음가짐을 받아들이지. 그 환상에 대해서도 어느 정도 이해했나 보구나.
A lot of people take a ton of base power. Well, that's just... Yeah, I mean, that's on them. If you're taking the worst trial, then sure, you can make even the easy fights hard, I guess. Alright, now we stack all of our skill 2s again. I do like the 4-2 split I did for my skills this run. I think that was the right amount.
네가 외면하고 있는 너의 길을 똑바로 바라볼 수 있을 때 다시 오렴.
So many of the bosses are SP based, so coin power is so much better. Especially since you know, choose what bosses you're fighting. Yeah. You've heard people say Clash and coin power are worse than base power. No. Especially not Clash power. You see the coin power arguments all the time, because people see like, oh, theoretically, if the enemy has multiple coins, it's so much worse, until they don't hit heads. Clash power, though, that's just like objectively wrong. There's zero situation where one Clash power is more dangerous than one base power. I'm pretty sure even like the offense level that comes with it, I believe only on floor 11 does Clash power give more offense level than base power. So on specifically floor 11, maybe you could say Clash power is worse than base power, if all you care about is the one offense level difference for clashing.
그래. 이 정도면
Even against abnormalities, brutality isn't that bad, because half the time it gives them nothing. The enemy has to have 3 or more coins for brutality to be worse than base power, which is not common. The average MDE skill has less than 2 coins. No rewards. We're still positive. +2 Starlight. Let's go. I did so many pack searches this run and we still got +2. The huge win. But anyway, that's the stream today. Next week is going to be an interesting one. We're going to be doing a no tier 4 gift solo. So if you want to vote on who I use for that, join the Discord. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, but if I do, it will be up Taiwan Railway. We'll just have to see how I feel. And besides that, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.